So I'm going to try to make a quick video for you, kind of remembering what we covered. So number one, I want you to try this both with how your hair is now, which was, straightened out, but no water. And then also try it when your hair is 100% dry, but naturally air dried. So your natural curly. So those are the A/B tests we're doing on that. And then the tips that I gave you was all right, you're going to want to make sure that since you're doing the side part, cut it over to the middle a little bit to try to even out the hair on both sides. Have it brushed and pulled to the front. Again, 100% dry. We're going to have our headband folded in half so the ends are even. You get that crease. Now make sure that the wire is facing forward, and that's the way we're going to put it on. And then the side that's going to be on your right side, you're going to fold that again in half to make a second crease. And then you're going to grab the hair that's on your right side and put it over that crease you just made. Your hair is shorter, so I'll put it up here. And you're just going to create that pigtail. We're doing it this way because it'll be easier. And again, when you put the hair over it, I remember this was one thing we had to kind of slow down for. When you put the hair over it, you're going to go pulling it towards your face and then over. And then take the end, wrap it around itself, making that scrunchie. Now you'll have your headband here. So we're going to go down this side. We're going to grab that small front section. Again, it's small. One thing I noted at the end, you shouldn't grab it too deep. For you, maybe about 1 inch, 2 inches deep. So that's not just pulling on the fine baby hairs in the front. Cool. There you go, over and under. And you did a good job here. I'm going to slow it down. On the right side, you did a really good job wrapping it. I know the non-dominant hand side, it was a little bit trickier. But so I'll just go slow here. But you're going to take a section right underneath, combine it with the first. And again, pull it going all the way over. And then under. And pulling it back towards your face. And once it's back in this position, that's when you're going to add another section right under the first, combining them, and then going over and under and pulling it back towards your face. So you're not adding it when it's back here. You're adding the section once it's here, and you're adding a section that's about 1 inch deep. You're not adding sections that are all the way back here. Cool. And then over and under. And then here's the tip that I'm going to give, since we had that little piece that was like hanging out over here. Try to grab all the hair now, and you're going to pull it over and under. And if you kind of pull it over up a bit, you'll be able to get that last piece kind of tucked in, because it's going to angle it a little bit more backwards, as opposed to if I were to do it the other way, which we did the first time, where you have the headband here. It's just a longer path that your hair has to go to get wrapped around. So if that piece is still sticking up when you try to do it again, just when you wrap it, that last section, you're going to want to kind of pull it up and over. Like basically kind of pulling it a little bit higher. It's just going to kind of wrap it a bit higher up there. Cool. Wrap the rest of it. And then I know we talked about rewrapping the hair around itself when you get to the end to try to capture those little pieces. Instead of keep going down, just rewrap those last sections. Now, the first way we did the scrunchie, we are going to have our scrunchie. I'll make mine short again so that you can see. All right, we got our scrunchie. Pinch this down, hold it tight, pull that scrunchie up and over. And again, we want to make sure we lock the hair in place. So I'm not as concerned about here. We want to make sure this all doesn't move. So twist the scrunchie around. I still pinch it, the hair, while I do my second wrap, because I'll just make sure nothing's sliding around. And then do it again the third time. Now we had one long string, I remember here, that was sticking out. So we're going to wrap that around. And you just wanted to grab one end of the wraps that we did with the scrunchie and kind of just tuck that piece in. Now, if you have other pieces, I'll pull some out that are sticking out that are like shorter, like even this is not that long, just leave it be. It's fine. It's not going to make a difference. And yeah, we're good. We don't want to mess this part up. So let's leave her alone. All right. Now I'll do it again quickly on this side so we can do the other scrunchie that we did. All right. The other way we did the end was to, let me make this short again for you. Okay, now I have my short hair. We're going to fold the end up so it kind of clamps down here and pinch. And now we're going to add our scrunchie. So this is just adding that pillow to the scrunchie. once, twice. I think we should do it probably 3 times. Yeah, because you have that pillow. Yeah. And again, when you're sleeping, wear it any which way you like. You don't have to put it into the headband look. If you want tighter curls, you want to feel more secure, simply twist it like this away from your face, make tighter curls. And it'll also just make it feel more secure. I recommend you trying that first because because we also went through that. If you twist the other way, hair is too short, it's gonna slide out. So twist it, make it a little bit tighter, make sure your hair is all set and go to sleep. Don't do the headband. You said it wasn't comfortable, so move these around any which way. You can make little, I don't know, Princess Leia ears. There you go. They're cute. Trying to think of any other tips. Okay. And then, the last round of tips that I gave was once you're done, twist it the other way to loosen it up first so that your hair can kind of just slide out more gently. It's just easier to take your hair out that way. And we want to be gentle on our hair. Cool. And so when you're done, what you can do, because usually we'll end up with a single sausage curl like that, right? So what you can do to break that up is just take a couple sections like this, and you're just going to twist it. And what you'll notice, if you twist one way, it's going to pop naturally into that curl shape because you're twisting the hair in the same way that it was wrapped, the same direction. So that's the right way to twist it. If you twist it the other way, the way it wasn't wrapped, it's not going to pop. So you'll know which way to twist it. It should always be away from your face, essentially. But yeah, it's kind of intuitive. And you can make a couple of these as big or as small as you like. And that'll just kind of set, a couple more curls instead of that one sausage curl. And again, this is your personal finesse. So you can just like fluff it up. I usually do it at the roots because I don't want to break up the curl too much. I like it a little bit more formed, but just do it at the roots a little bit. And because you're going to bed with your hair dry, don't worry too much about frizz. I think you'll be totally fine with fluffing it up with your fingers. Yeah, you won't have that. Yeah, you'll be no frizz concerns here with that. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. And these are just to A/B test, which you're doing. These are the 2 options there. And yeah, I hope this short video was helpful. And thank you so much again for signing up for a Curl Talk. It was so wonderful to meet you. Let us know how it goes. If you ever want to reschedule another one of these, hop on in. I'd be so thrilled to do it again. And yeah, make sure to practice in front of a mirror. It'll just help while you're getting the hang of things. But your dominant hand was dope. So I think you just need to like once or twice in front of a mirror will help that non-dominant hand to just get into place. Okay. Have a wonderful day.